Hello everybody. I'm down in Cincinnati, Ohio, along the Ohio River, close to the baseball field and the football field, Great American Ballpark in Fifth Third Field, and it's sunset along the Ohio River. There'll be, hopefully some of you will join in very soon on this, but the weather that we're having in Ohio is just absolutely gorgeous right now. About 4 or 5 days straight of 75, 74, 76 degree weather, low humidity. I actually rode my bike down here. How you guys doing? Smile for YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. Beautiful day out. But here I'm along the Ohio River, you know, taking my little mini trip down here in Cincinnati, Ohio. And the thing I'd tell you, I mean, this is a pretty active riverfront. For anybody that actually, you know, posts a question, you know, post it again, so hopefully I'll notice it. But right now, I mean, this is where the Ohio River meets the Licking River, right on the other side of the Ohio River, right on the Kentucky side. I got some very good videos today of the river and several other places. And I'm still going to be filming for a couple hours. Joseph, Joseph, you said you live 2 hours from Cincinnati. What area do you live in, by chance? But if there's one nice thing that I really like about this river, you could take in several of the Ohio River's tributaries into the river. I've seen a lot of people on the other side coming in from the Licking, you know, river side. You have river boats here. No, tonight I didn't ride the river boat because I gotta save my money for a couple of days, maybe in a couple of days. But I really like how you can, you know, ride in various tributaries. You know, okay, in Wadsworth for Cleveland. But I really enjoy how you can, you know, ride the tributaries in here, you know, to the Ohio River. You know, this is something that I know that they've wanted in Dayton, you know, to have this, you know, utopia along the river, along the Great Miami River there, but sorry, it just ain't gonna happen. Dayton doesn't have enough. The Great Miami River is not big enough, nor do they have the people or the jobs to support this kind of recreational, you know, activity. But yeah, you can see just in my sight, there's probably close to 15 people on the water, just, you know, within sight of where I'm at right now. I mean, if you can't be out here on the river or on your jet ski enjoying this weather, I mean, sell your boat or sell your jet ski, because this is absolutely wonderful weather. You know, we have several of the bridges you can cross the Ohio River to, included one further downstream there that you have a pedestrian bridge that goes across the Ohio River into Newport, which is pretty cool, into Newport, Kentucky. And I definitely like how the cables are on this bridge, and, you know, also the brick is definitely a very unique color. I just love how this you know, illuminates the bridge right here. That's Newport on the other side. Covington, yeah, Newport and Covington are on the other side. This side is Newport, the other side is Covington, but they're, you know, both right next to each other. But yeah, there's a lot of people out here right now riding on the riverfront along this little bike path. A lot of people downtown right now. There's a baseball game at Great American Ballpark. The Reds haven't been worth a crap this year, but I've got a ton of good content so far, and I'm going to add to that collection this week. And I'm not going to really reveal too much of what my content is, but I will say I did several videos of the Ohio River today, and it's really stunning. I mean, seeing a thriving waterfront, because where I live at in Dayton, I guarantee you that I'll never see this kind of activity along the Great Miami River, because it's just not big enough. Taking a selfie there. Along the Great Miami River, it's not wide enough. Heck, you could take a third of this river and you already have the Great Miami River. Heck, maybe only 25% of this river, and then you have the Great Miami River. But I'm gonna keep this live for a few minutes, so anybody that joins in can watch and then want to ask me any questions. I'm not gonna really say too much besides the river videos what I do, but I do have a lot of good content coming up probably early next week when I return home. I'm not gonna really worry about trying to spend my time at the libraries down here in Cincinnati to upload, content. But if I do have an hour where I can edit a few videos, I might do that. But I'm not gonna really worry my time with spending it at the library while I'm on my little mini, trip here. Yeah, the traffic you're hearing is going across that bridge. It almost sounds like a jet ski, the cars do. The bridges here in this part of the country along the Ohio River, there's a lot of bridges that need replaced here, and a lot of these bridges here are just falling apart. Down here, and they're not being replaced fast enough. Here you got about 4 or 5 boats down the stream, and you might have a couple jet skis too. I'm not positive on that, but this is just an absolutely gorgeous weather down here along the riverfront. See, only one is watching right now. I'll keep it going for about 5 or 6 more minutes, maybe, and I'll probably end this one. But yeah, just based on what I see, Cincinnati's doing a lot better than Dayton. I talked about it in several of the videos that I made earlier today, which I will upload early next week, but I'm not going to really get into the reasons why. I'm going to save that for my main videos when I get a chance to release them, which will probably be early next week. Hey, hey, whoever joined, go ahead and say hello and let me know who's here that's watching right now. Whoever just joined in, I am along the Ohio River in Cincinnati, Ohio. Wasn't Cincinnati supposed to eventually swallow up the Dayton area? You know what? I don't know. But a lot of the dynamic, of course, you have a lot of the same people. That you had a lot of, Germans and Irish ancestry that settled along here. You have poor whites and poor blacks from down south. So I really don't know if Cincinnati was really designed to swallow up Dayton, Middletown, or whatever, but it's pretty much the same crowd across all these old Rust Belt cities. Pretty much anywhere from, pretty much to St. Louis. All these old Rust Belt cities, they pretty much have the same, crowd, dynamics to them. You had your, German Protestants, your German and Irish Catholics, French Catholics too. You had your poor whites and poor blacks from down south. Then you had your Eastern European immigrants like Polish people, and then Italian immigrants too. So I really don't know if I would say if Cincinnati was designed to swallow up, but I will say this much. So Cincinnati's got the ceiling for development downtown is obviously a lot higher. Dayton's ceiling, the cities, you've seen it before. Cities try and build around their college, build around their ballparks. But Dayton is just very limited as to what it can do in that regard. And, but the ceiling is much higher because you got more people. You got 2 professional sports teams, down here. So the ceiling for the ceiling for Dayton is obviously a lot lower than it is, you know, down here. Maybe the city leaders of Dayton can maybe try and implement a couple ideas from down here, but overall, they just don't have the land or the room or the necessary waterfront. The Reds must have just scored a run over there because I hear some applause coming from Great American Ballpark, which is right over that way. It's right over that way where Great American Ballpark is. It's definitely cool how they built the baseball stadium and football stadium and US Bank Arena right along the waterfront the way they did. Even though some of these bridges are old and need replaced, there's some of them that are pretty cool. Like this one right here is really unique. Oh, and you know what? There's actually a staircase that actually leads up to the very top, but I don't know if that's open to the public or not. I don't know, I haven't tried to go up it. But yeah, you can see, you know, plenty of people out here along the riverfront just enjoying this wonderful weather, enjoying the evening. You see how, I definitely like how the lights from the bridge definitely help to illuminate the river. Here you got another boat that's passing through right down there. For the person that just joined them along the Ohio River in Cincinnati, Ohio, across the bridge is Newport, and then off in the distance that's the river on the other side, which I did a couple videos today. That's the Licking River, where it meets the Ohio River from the south. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely nice to be away from, you know, Dayton for the weekend and vice versa. And I'm going to continue to make you know, a lot of good videos tomorrow and Sunday. But I think I'm going to let this one run for a couple more minutes before I end it. See if anybody else comes back to stream. Oh, I hear the geese flying above somewhere. You can, oh yeah, there they are. They're flying east. They're flying east right now. There's about a flock of about 10 or 12 of them. It's probably harder to see them when in the dark right now, but there were some geese flying off in the distance. There is a possibility I might go live again if I could possibly get on a boat later on at a reasonable price, but I really don't know if that's gonna be possible or not. But I'll see what I can do though. But I think I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up on this for the night. At least wrap it up on this video. Those of you, I'll definitely keep the video up so those that missed it, you know, can watch it. And it's just, and you know, I cannot emphasize how beautiful this weather is. This looks like some kind of cargo ship. This is just the best weather we have had up here the entire year. 75 degrees, just almost no humidity. Looks like some kind of barge. I don't know what it's carrying, but you're seeing it coming into the view under this bridge. I'm not sure what this bridge is called. They got several names for these bridges. I just don't know them all. I know the Roebling Bridge. I know this bridge I went across earlier. I filmed from the river, but I don't know all the names of it to tell you by heart, you know, or by anything. But yeah, this is definitely very nice. But I think I'm going to wrap it up on this one. I might be back with another live video in a little bit. For whoever that just joined in, I don't know who just, well, they left. But I'm going to wrap it up on this one for now from the Ohio River in Cincinnati, Ohio. Man, what a beautiful sight this river is in the night scene on here. Hey, whoever just joined in, I'm not sure who you are, but I'm along the Ohio River in Cincinnati, Ohio. Whoever just joined in, well, I'm gonna end it because they left. But that's it for this one.